Welcome to the masterclass called Closing Deals on the Phone. Sorry, nabubulol. Pero hindi ko na i-edit ang video para tuloy-tuloy na tayo. Alright, why it's important for you to close deals on the phone. Not all freelancers are good and comfortable in having conversations on the phone, especially those people who are introverted like me. It takes practice, it takes guts to do this, but this will make you stand out from the rest. So, phone call, Skype call, WhatsApp call with the client, ganyan, okay? Let's look at the data first. And this could actually, these are data that I got from US. Pero this can also be very similar at hindi nalalayo sa mga Filipinos. And actually, people all over the world pagdating sa phone. So I'm going to discuss with you the advantages and ano yung silbi ng cellphone and ano yung human psychology. Yun muna tayo, okay? So, 70, you can just go ahead and read this. No? I'll just skim of this. 74% of the Americans feel uneasy leaving their phone at home. Ikaw, pag naiwan mo yung cellphone mo, anong gagawin mo? Parang hindi ka mapakali, di ba? Either babalik ka or hindi ka komportable sa buong araw kasi wala yung cellphone mo. 71% naman of Americans say they check their phones within the first 10 minutes of waking up. How many of you can relate? Me. I agree. I can relate to that. 53% say that that they have never gone longer than 24 hours without their cell phone. Actually, parang lahat naman, no? Phone is life. 47% consider themselves addicted to their phones and 35% use or look at their phone while driving. Siguro pagka traffic o kaya sa Waze, 'di ba? 70% of Americans check their phone within 5 minutes of receiving the notification. So pag nag-alert, check agad. That could be email, Facebook, ganyan. 64% of the people use their phone on their toilet. Do you do this? Yeah, no, parang lahat tayo ginagawa yan. Siya na yung magazine natin. Dati may Diaryo, 'di ba? May magazine, habang may meeting ka sa banyo, ganyan. Pero ngayon, it's their phone or our phones. 61% have texted someone in the same room as them before. 48% of the people say that they feel the sense of panic or anxiety when their phone battery goes below 20%. Pag tumunog na yung tuk, tuk, kaya na 20% na lang. Anong ginagawa natin? Parang, oh my God, kailangan ko nang mag-charge, di ba? 45% say that their phone is their most valuable possession and 43% look or use or look at their phone while they are dating a person. Hmm. So yan ang mga data ng phone. So your client has his phone all the time. So anong connection nito sa freelancing? Your client has his or her phone all the time, 'di ba? Sabi ng data. If you can just get 5 to 10 minutes of her time and you will get a direct line to them, it's easier for you to follow up and close deals. You can text them via WhatsApp or whatever. Okay, just a little caveat to that. I-check natin ang Upwork law kung pwede na mag-text. Pero usually in general kasi hindi naman lahat na Upworker eh. Pero yung mga freelancers na they're doing it outside of Upwork, let's say they have their LinkedIn ads o kaya sa mga social media nila, 'di ba? It's very applicable. This is very applicable for those people who are not bound with the rule that don't call. Ganyan. Kasi sa Fiverr din ganun yata, you are allowed to do the transaction within the marketplace kasi parang they fear nga that you will make pirata the client. So, bound by the rule ka and you have to follow that ha kung sakali. This is just a caveat to that. I just remember that. Pero kung pwede naman, kung allowed naman and the client is actually willing to give you their phone number, you take advantage of this specific lesson that we have, okay? While you are on the phone with them, listen closely 100% of your attention. Especially kapag hindi lang sa phone call, pero halimbawa kapag meron na kayong mga strategy session with the client, this is also applicable. So listen closely, 100% of your attention. Make sure that you are taking notes. Listen to the indirect messages ni clients. For example, I'm not sure. I'll think about it. Tapos tone. Kung mhm, yung gano'n, parang inaantay niya na lang na matapos yung phone call mo, okay? You can also ask, you have to maneuver that, you take over that, okay? Parang sabihin mo na, um, I just want to check if you're still interested. I just want to check if this is a good time that we discuss this. Mga ganon, okay? They will tell you naman if it's not a good time, if they're driving or on their way to their business meeting or whatever, okay? You can also ask this while you are on the strategy call with a client. Why are you hiring a freelancer now? Have you hired anybody before in this post? How was your experience with the freelancer in the past? So they will tell you that, yeah, I have hired several freelancers before in this kind of job. However, it did not go well. So yeah, so they will tell you um, what they feel about this post. Okay. So remember that as the client answers your questions, you get to screen them as well if you are a good fit for you. We are not, it's parang mirror type siya. As they get to know you as a freelancer, don't always think about like sana matanggap ako, 'di ba? Para may pambayad ako o may client ako. It's not always like that. At you are doing yourself a favor as well kasi if you get a bad client, remember in our previous conversation, at some point in this video, in this masterclass, I told you that there are good clients, there are also bad clients. There are bad clients which I think nasa Upwork topic yon. Go watch that video where I showed you that there is one client na binigay ko example sa inyo yon. Siguro mga dalawa or tatlo yung mga freelancers na nag-feedback sa kanya ng negative. And that calls for something. Diba? You don't want to land a client just for the money. You want to have the sense of satisfaction, the fulfillment, na pareho kayong nagre-rewardan ni client, pareho kayo naghahatakan pataas. So don't do it just because of the money. And when you are interviewing your client, you are giving yourself also the advantage that, nako, bad client to. Parang nasisense ko hindi kami okay, hindi kami mag-jive. Ganun mo siya tignan. Okay? It's a double-edged sword that they interview you at the same time if you're a good fit. Parang dating. Okay? Kind of like dating. You interview someone if you know na para sa akin ba talaga siya? Mag-click ba kami? Parang may ganon. Okay? You are a doctor specialist here. That's another way to think about it. You are also probing questions before you give your prescription. For example, ano ba yung mga common na tinatanong sa atin ng doktor? Gaano mo nakatagal nararamdaman? Ano na yung mga ininom mo? 'Di ba? Yung mga symptoms. So ikaw din as a client, as a freelancer, you ask these two. Gaano nakatagal na nag-exist yung problem ni client? Sino na yung mga freelancers na nakausap mo? Ano yung mga ginawa mo bago ka lumapit sa akin? Mga ganon. Okay? I know you get the point. Don't go into a conversation without a call script. As you go along the way, you have parang template of ano yung mga dapat na pwede mong itanong sa client. So you do it on your own. So walang maling sagot dito. Of course, the introduction, yun nga, tell me about the background of the job, ano yung mga requirements, gaano katagal yung deadline, yung mga ganon. And you will pattern that depende dun sa niche na uh, meron ka and depende dun sa marketplace. Like for example, sa Fiverr, there are certain upsells, so you can also incorporate that. There is an upsell one. I'm gonna give you this offer, and then there's a unlimited revision o kaya extra amount of dollars for advance of 2 days, yung mga ganun, okay? But sorry, nabubulol ako. Sorry, call script. Ang hirap naman kasi. Call script is more of your guide. What are the things that you are supposed to ask that you wanted to ask the client? And usually naman, yung tinanong mo kay first client, yun din naman yung itatanong mo sa second client, di ba? It's your screening call. So don't go without at least a guide, like how do you want to control the conversation? Okay? And then recap the conversation by the end of the call. So before we end the call, I want to let you know that these are the things that we have talked about. And you can also mention this. By the way, Grace, I'm gonna leave you a text message before we end the call. Is it okay if I text you so that you can remember me at the end of the conversation? And they will say, yeah, sure. Diba? Usually naman, okay, sige, mag-text lang naman siya. So, here's what you will do on the text message. Hi, Grace. This is CJ or this is Joy. We spoke on the phone just a minute ago. Close mo agad yon. Pagkatapos mo siyang makausap, i-text mo. Para natatandaan ka niya. Ang reason behind this is um, you stand out and maalala ka niya agad. Okay, we spoke on the phone just a minute ago about you hiring an FB ad specialist. Thanks for your time. I'll be sending you an email proposal about our conversation. Have a good day. Gusto mo lang mag-iwan doon para pag tiningnan niya yung email niya later or yung text niya later, maalala ka niya. Yun lang. You just want them to remember you. Okay? Impressions. Alright? You need to master this skill. This is a skill. Role play with our community. Role play with the people around you. Practice handling objections. There will be negotiation and objection handling somewhere in this masterclass. But most of the time, ang mga kailangan yung practicein at kailangan yung paghandaan is number one, your price is too high. Number two, I've been talking to another freelancer and they're offering me the same. What makes you different? Yung mga ganyan. Okay, hanapin nyo yan. Meron tayong isa pang separate video regarding that. Kung paano mo siya i-handle. How do you handle objections of your clients? Don't forget to initiate a call to action at the end. Lagi tayo may call to action. Mapa-email marketing, mapa-Facebook ads, mapa-TikTok ads, diba? Shop now, follow us on Facebook, click this, do that. Okay? Thank you for your time. I'll send an email. When can I expect to hear back from you? That is your call to action here. Kailan yung susunod? Huwag mong iwan yun na, okay, bye. Sige, I'll expect to hear from you. Always ask them, when is the next time? Kailan yung next date natin? Yan, di ba? So, sa dating, pag interested ka dun sa tao, di ba? I really enjoyed this night. When do you think we can have another night together? So, ganun din sa client. When can I expect to hear feedback from you? Okay, so I hope you learned something about that. It's just a short video talking about handling phone calls and closing deals on the phone.